Are you guys ready, man? We're now less than 48 hours away from SoFi's earnings, and you guessed it, we have to break down the charts, my thoughts, and the earnings estimates, what analysts are saying, everything that you need to know now. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe for more content like this, guys, and let's get into it. So the market just closed about 50 minutes ago on this beautiful Monday. And again, we have less than 48 hours away. At this point, like 36 hours away from SoFi's earnings. And we had a nice green day today, up around 1.5%, 2%. We closed at $18.75 after seeing a little beat down last week to wrap up the week. You guys can see SoFi went from, we started off last week almost at $20 a share, and we got down to $17.93. That was on Thursday. And the fact that now we're seeing a breakout back over these moving averages on the 5-day 5-minute chart. We're noticing higher lows are being made, and we have a golden cross as well. This is a phenomenal sign that earnings momentum is slowly starting to pick up. Now, does that mean we're going to explode after earnings 100% guaranteed? Not necessarily. I wish I, knew the future. That'd be beautiful, right? How crazy would that be? But then again, that takes away, I guess, the fun, the anticipation in investing, trading, which is part of it, right? If we all knew the outcome, what's the fun in that? But anyway, I digress. We can see here SoFi, again, is making higher lows, breaking through these moving averages, building momentum, and this morning we hit a multi-day high almost at $19.30-40 roughly, and then we saw a drawdown intraday, but then we broke out kind of into close. So clearly, again, momentum is picking up, and if you look at the 4-hour time frame, we're noticing, I think I talked about this in one of my recent videos on this stock, we can see an inverse head and shoulders, not the cleanest one, but it is there starting to form. You guys see, I just butchered that. Let me redo that, guys. Come on. We can see the left shoulder right there, the head's right here, boom, and then we have the right shoulder right here. And again, we're above these, at least the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. We have a golden cross as well on this time frame. So this setup is actually pretty good. And I've said this time and time again, SoFi has a wide open gap to $25 a share where, if it does well post earnings, that's a spot where I'm going to be watching, okay, does SoFi fill this gap? But you guys know, SoFi historically, we've talked about this too, it's all over the place after earnings. Sometimes it sells off aggressively after earnings. In fact, more often than not, over the last couple of quarters, we've covered this too. The stock has taken a dump after earnings, but this time could be different considering how beaten up it is heading into the print. I mean, this stock got hit from $32 all the way to $15 a share. At one point, it was down 55%. I mean, guys, come on. And yeah, we're up, about 25% off the lows, but we're still down 42% from all-time highs. So will this time be different? I think there's a decent chance it could be different, guys. And look, if we clear $20, $21, again, we have a wide open gap to about 24, 25 a share. Not saying it's going to fill that gap the day after earnings or the day of earnings, considering they're in the morning, right? But in due time, yes, I think SoFi does fill this gap to $25 a share. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So let's go through quickly now what is going on with these estimates, what the analysts are saying. We'll run through this pretty quickly here, guys. We can see based on the price targets from analysts here, we have currently an average price target on the street of $23.48. The low is $12, which I get comments, oh, SoFi is going to $12. Oh, SoFi, I got a comment, it's going to $8. And I mean, sure, it could, but I just don't see it going to $8. I mean, geez, guys. Again, the average is $23.50. The high is $38 a share. And these are 12-month targets. Obviously, as you guys probably know by now. And in terms of the analyst recommendations, we can see SoFi is majority of analysts have it as a hold. We have 12 hold ratings, 5 buy ratings, couple strong buy, couple underperform and sell ratings, but the majority of analysts, again, have it as a hold with a couple buys, more than a couple buys, which is a good sign. And we don't base our analysis solely off analysts, obviously, right? Take that with a grain of salt. But it is something worth monitoring, in my opinion. We can see Needham has a buy rating, Mizuho has an outperform, and Needham has a $33 price target. Mizuho's got a $31. Citigroup has a $37 price target with a buy rating on the stock right now. And if we look at the earnings estimates, which show me the numbers, right, Stas? Show me the numbers. Based on 17 analysts right now, we can see the average estimate for the top line for revenue, in other words, is $1.05 billion. The low is 1.02. The high is 1.08 billion, with them doing $770 million in the same quarter last year. So expect sales growth of around 35, 36, 37%, depending on where that number comes in. But yeah, that's pretty good growth. We can see for the current year, the average estimate's $4.65 billion for the top line, and a year ago they did $3.59 billion. So expect about 30% revenue for the full year, year over year. And when it comes to earnings, EPS, yes, EPS is important. Yes, even in companies that are, I guess, growth companies, we can see the average estimate based on 6 analysts is 12 cents. The low is 12 cents, and the high is 12 cents. I don't know. I don't know who wrote this up, guys. But a year ago, the EPS was 6 cents, and for the full year, current year 26, the estimate on average is 59 cents EPS. And a year ago, they did 37 cents for the full year. So, in my opinion, guys, look, SoFi is a good deal here, right? At $18, we can see. Let's see where's the P or the PE? The forward's a 31. The market cap is 23 billion, and I think I started buying it when it was like 7-8 billion, maybe even under that, which is nuts to think back on. But I think even here at $18, it's not as crazy of a deal as it was at 14, or if it got to 12. Holy smokes, that would be a real deal. But there's still value here. There's still juice left to be squeezed, a lot of it, in my opinion, in this name. No doubt about it. I mean, if you think the SoFi story is over, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, when it comes to the future of banking, finance, personal finance, SoFi's at the top. It's near the top, at least. You know, one would argue, oh, it's Robinhood, it's this, it's that. But SoFi has carved a market for itself, and it's only growing. Think about it, you know, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Beta, right? I think my son is Gen Beta. Yeah, he was born like 5 months ago. I think it's Gen Beta. Either way, man, all these people, not all of them, but a lot of them are going to be in this ecosystem. A lot of them already are, and they like the ecosystem, and they're not branching out. You know, once you're with a bank, a financial institution that serves you well, serves you right, you know, they offer great products, great experience, great customer service, you're going to stick to them, with them. You're going to be with them long term, and guess what? You're going to tell your friends. You're going to tell your family. You're going to open up an account for your kids, this, that, the third. So I think SoFi has a good amount of the market. Obviously, there's a crap ton of players, but in the future, they'll have an even bigger part of this market. Robinhood as well, all these, you know, a lot of other players. But yeah, I think SoFi, the story, it's just getting started, right? You know, people saying it's over. I don't know what to tell you, man. The numbers prove otherwise, and the customers, the products themselves say otherwise. So SoFi, again, looking at the stock, watch for this breakthrough to the mid-20s. I think it's coming in due time, maybe not right after earnings. Like I say all the time, guys, earnings trading is difficult. You don't know what's going to happen right after earnings, but in the next month, 2-3 months, yeah, I could see it filling this gap. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to leave it at that. So, what do you guys again think? Let me know. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and join the Patreon. What are you guys waiting for? If you want to see all my moves, all the stocks I'm buying, how I'm investing, creating income, through selling options, it's all on Patreon. And I just literally locked in my profits on Micron today at $531, and I was buying that all the way down to 326, and I was posting all of this in real time on Patreon. And I made a lot of money, man, on Micron, and of course, trade at your own risk. But all of this is, on Patreon, and there's a private Discord. Check it out. Link down below, pinned in the comments as well, or go to stasurfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.